Hello everyone, it is me, Mr. Gaming Guitarist, back again, and just to make sure that I don't forget everything, I've got my notes written down on my phone here, just in case I forget anything. So if I'm looking down, you'll know what I'm looking at here. So it's been a while since the Xbox One has been announced, and yet Microsoft hasn't even addressed all these. At the time, they did not address the things that we care most about, which are used games and if the console is always online. And the thing I have a problem is literally every single person at Microsoft that was asked about used games or always online, it's like they always have a different answer. So that means that like each person doesn't know what to say. And the thing is, they don't know the correct answers to all these simple questions, and whenever they get asked a question, they always bullshit their way around it. Like they don't answer it directly. I mean, for example, I was watching an interview with I forget his name, but who it was, but they asked, "Is it always online?" And this is literally what they said right here. They said, this guy said, it is designed to take advantage of the internet. Okay. You were asked if it's always online, and then you say that. Why can't you just say yes or no? Why is it so fucking hard for them to give a straight answer? Why is it always, oh, it does blah, 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 blah. Yes or no? Why can't you be so simple about that? I mean, there's all these answers that we all want to know, and yet all they do is they just bullshit their way around the answer. They don't want, it's almost as if they don't want us to know. It's almost as if they're afraid to give us a straightforward, simple answer to make them look bad. But what they don't realize is they're making themselves look even worse in the process, because it sounds like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And also, another person was asked, is this system always online? So and the other person said that it is that it doesn't need a constant. It is not required for the Xbox One to be connected online, but it will need to be connected to the internet. It's like that's a miss. And that statement really contradicts itself. Why can't you just tell us, is this machine always online or is it not? I mean, come on. And also and then the used games policy, it's like we still don't know a straightforward answer to that, because first they say, oh, you have to pay a fee for it, and then other people say you don't. And yet they're saying that it is designed to take advantage. It is designed for the trading and selling of used games at retail. But still, that doesn't really tell us much. We just want to know, Microsoft, do we have to pay the full MSRP, the full retail price, in order to play a used game, or do we not? Just say yes or no. See, this is what I can never understand about PR. Why can't they ever just simply say yes or no? And the other thing that really pissed me off is that they spent $400 million. Yeah. Let me just say that again. $400 million for an exclusive deal with the NFL to watch, so that the Xbox One is the only console you can watch the NFL on. That is so fucking stupid. You don't even... the thing is, this is only for America, you see, and the rest of the world couldn't give two shits about this. And yet, and the NFL is the 10th most popular sport in the world. Yeah, the 10th. And yet they're spending nearly $500 million on this. For what? For just a niche part of the world to watch. It's like the thing that I hate is they spent all this money when they could have taken that $400 million when they could have used that to invest more into the console itself, to, I don't know, maybe to support the funding of more original and innovative games, you know, because that's what the Xbox is for, you know? It's to play video games, not to watch some fucking NFL football on. And besides, the people that are hardcore NFL fans anyway, they're just going to... They're gonna watch it on CBS, or they already have a television channel anyway. They're going to watch this on their own TV. Why would they spend $300, $400, $500 on a... Fuck, I hit my hand. On a gaming console to watch their football on when they already have a TV and their cable boxes to do this on? I mean, why would they go... that's so stupid. Why would they go out of their way to spend $500 million just for this? I mean, because it's like, don't they know that there is more than one country? They know that they should know that they're not selling this Xbox One. It's not just in America, right? It's just the entire world. And when this is not available in the rest of the world, it's like, who cares? I mean, because the rest of the world that this is being sold in is much bigger than just America alone. So why are you wasting so much money on this that only a few select people will ever use? I just can't. That just blows my fucking mind. And the other thing is, they're marketing this so much for entertainment when most of the people that watched the press conference anyway, it's not the soccer moms and the working fathers that were watching this event. It was the gamers, the ones that are the loyal fans. But the problem with this is, yeah, you're gonna say, everyone else is gonna say, oh, don't worry about this, gaming guitarists, they're going to show all the games at E3. Well, the thing is, sure, they're going to sell all the games at E3, but even if they are the most amazing games I've ever seen in my mind, if they're so amazing, it makes my brain just goes out of my skull and just flies to the moon, and my eyeballs melt out of their sockets. Even if they're that amazing, it's not like I'm gonna care anyway, because I refuse to buy a console that is restricting the used games. Because the thing with me is I have been a member of GameFly for 6 years. No, not even 6 years. Since 2006. And the reason why I'm able to play all the games I'm able to play, it's from GameFly. The thing is, I can't spend $60 on every new game that comes out that I want to play. And you're telling me, Microsoft, that if I rent a new game from GameFly for the Xbox One, I have to still pay $60. So it's like, what's the point of renting or getting a game used anymore? I mean, it's like, why are you doing this? It's like, why are you going so far out of your way to piss off the consumer? I just don't understand that. Okay, listen, I understand that Microsoft is a business and they need to make money. But doing things that are anti-consumer, this is not the way to do it. I mean, when the Xbox 360 first came out, it did really well. Why? Because you focused 100% on what the consumers wanted, which is a next step up into the future of gaming and a lot more great games that weren't possible before. But now, the problem here is you are giving them an entertainment box that just happens to also play video games. And most of your consumers that made the Xbox popular in the first place, it wasn't the people that you gave. It's not the new people that made them popular, that made you popular in the first place. So the thing is, you're alienating that section of your audience. And when you do that, you're losing your loyal fan base. And when you do that, it gives you a bad reputation. And what are they going to do? They're going to spread the word to the other people, because they know that we do not want to stand up for your bullshit anymore. And what that does is, Microsoft, it digs you into a hole that it keeps digging you so much deeper, and then you add in all this bullshit that you're focusing so much of your time on that your fans don't want. You alienate them, you bitch slap them, you shove them to the back of the bus, and you put the soccer moms, and the families that weren't even watching this event in the first place, that you seem to care so much about, you put them in the driver's seat in this bus. And what this does is it makes you distrustful, and that's just fucking sad. And I do not want to stand up for that, because I refuse to support a system that is so anti-consumer. I do not want to be a part of that. And the thing is, that's not going to work. You are setting yourself up for failure. Okay? Now, everyone else is going to say, in the comments, I can see it right now. Everyone is going to say, oh, you're just a Sony fanboy. I smell Sony fanboy. You're just saying this just to be all negative on Microsoft. Shut up, you fucking Sony nerd. Okay, first of all, I loved the 360 when it first came out. And then I hated it because they betrayed the original audience that it stood for. And it's a complete contradiction to what it was originally. And you see, my problem is they are taking everything that it's not supposed to be for, because you say that this is going to be one box, the only thing you're going to need in your living room. Okay, but they already said that the operating system, the system software, is going to take up a substantial amount of the hard drive. And you see, once you take a disc, that's your own game, you put it in there, you close it, and it accepts the disc, and it just installs everything onto the hard drive. And you see, when that happens, when you put the disc into when your game installs onto the hard drive, your space is going to fill up quick. And so they say this is the only box you're gonna need for your living room, because it's so great. Alright, so what happens when your 500 gigabyte hard drive just fills up? You're going to need an external hard drive. So it's not one box that you're gonna need for your living room. It's gonna be 2 or 3 external hard drives. So that's now 3 boxes to control your living room. And then now, what about your TV services that you're just pushing so much? The thing that's so useless, we're not going to need it because we can already watch TV anyway. So they say, you're going to need to attach your cable box to your Xbox One, because the thing that they spend so much of their time for, when they could have spent this time making the gaming so much better. And so now it's not just 2 or 3 boxes to roll your living room, now it's 4. And what about your Xbox 360 games, huh? Because they say it's not backwards compatible. You still want to play your Xbox 360 games? The thing that you spent so much of your time on? So now, that's gonna be 5 boxes. So now, Microsoft, the thing that you're trying to make our lives so much more convenient for, all it is, you're just making it all convenient, and now you're just contradicting everything you're saying. It's not 6 boxes, it's not 1 box to roll them all, it's half a dozen things when you could have spent all that time to just fix yourselves up and not piss off the consumer, not piss off your loyal fans, because you're just setting it's like you just want to fail. I mean, see what you're doing to me? You're taking a guy that loved the 360 and you're just pushing them away. I'm sorry. I just had to get all of that off my chest. And how long is this video going on? 19 minutes. Holy shit, this is long. Okay. So, I really don't know what else to... So, loyal... So, the thing is, if you care about video games, and you don't want this industry to go downhill, then just, if you do not want to support corporate bullshit, then don't buy the Xbox One. I'm not saying go out instead of this, go get a PS4 or a Wii U or a gaming PC. I'm not forcing that, you see, because I'm not a fanboy, I'm not! Because the difference between me and a fanboy is a fanboy blindly follows a company with no question. The thing with me is I have proper reasons. I can back up why I'm so angry towards something or why I really love a product, because I have a brain, I know how to use it, and I know and I can give reasons why I feel the way I am about my opinions. And it's like, how can you support Microsoft after this? It's almost as if they are literally trying to destroy themselves. So, if you want things to stay the way they are, and you're happy with the used games and being able to swap out your hard drive and not having to go through all this online shit and through all this internet, this whole DRM bullshit, then please don't support this system, because what happens is, if we allow this to be successful, this bullshit business model, then that means all the other gaming companies will follow suit. And then that means that it's just going to go downhill from there. And I do not want to see that. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that care about video games do not want to see this industry go down that road. So, I've ranted and rambled long enough. I mean, just this whole, even the whole internet thing. I mean, there's people around the world that don't have a good internet, and so it's like they're just alienating themselves. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. I just had to get all these feelings out of my chest into this camera. I'm very sorry if I bored you, if I angered you. If it's just, please leave a comment below. Please let me know how you guys feel about this. So I don't want to make this video any longer than already has run. So please let me know how you feel. Okay, please leave a comment. Please like this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you don't want corporate bullshit to happen. And oh, and by the way, oh god, I'm so sorry. You see, now people are claiming I'm a Sony fanboy. The thing is, Sony fucked up the PS3 launch. They pissed off a lot of people. But what they did was, they turned themselves around and listened to their consumers. They learned from their mistakes. What Microsoft is doing is, they started off good, and then they made things for the worse, and now it's like they're taking the things that were terrible on the 360, and now they're making them even worse. So it's like they all went in opposite direct. They're starting off in opposite direction. So it's going to be interesting to see how this feels. So yeah, sorry. I'm sorry for making this video, but it had to be done. Alright, so I'll see you later. Bye.